in this type of examples, to solve for the variable, solve the equation, it means we want this n equals and then the number. This is gonna be our answer. But how do we get there? What do we do first? I get stuck. Okay, so the first thing I ever see, I do this checklist. Do we have parentheses? If the answer is yes, I have to multiply the parentheses. So this is 5 times 1, 5. 5 times 8n plus 40n. Right? Yeah. And then I have equals 7n plus 5. But this is the confusing step, because now what do we do? Do we divide? Do we subtract? What numbers? Okay. What I recommend you to do, the next point on the checklist would be, do we have any like terms in each side to combine? Let's look at the left side. 5 and 40n? No. Can we combine them? No, we can't, because 5 is a number and this one has an n. What about 7n and 5? Can I add them, combine them? No, because this has an n and this one doesn't. This is an integer, a number. So the next step is to send the variables to one side. What I recommend you to do is look at the n's. Which one is smaller value? Which n has a smaller value? The 40 or the 7? No, the 7. All right. Then you will subtract 7n from both sides. How do we remember if we have to divide, subtract, or what do we have to do? Because look, 7n, it has plus 5. We are adding these numbers, so we have to subtract, because we're adding and this is positive. That's when we subtract. Okay, so this is now gonna be, let's rewrite everything we have. I have the 5. These ones, I combine them. Right? What is 40n minus 7n? Is positive 33n. Equals, when you have the same number with different signs and we're adding, subtracting them, it goes to 0, because 7n minus 7n is 0, like this. Okay, it is just that we tend not to write 0, so this is basically just 5. We tend to just write 5. Okay, now look, I have the n over in this side. I need to leave it by itself. So the 5, this 5 that is over here, is the one that I need to move to the other side. All right? That's the one. So how do we do that? We're gonna subtract. How do we know? Because again, we have 5 plus 33n. We are adding these numbers. I will do the inverse operation. If we're adding, then we have to subtract. Okay? So I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. So 5 minus 5 is 0. Plus 33n, this is just 33n, equals 0. And at the end, I'm just gonna divide both sides by 33. And 0 divided by 33 is 0. So n equals 0. When you get x equals 0, some people say this is no solution. Some people think there is something wrong. There's nothing wrong. If your answer is 0, then it is 0, and that's it.